Once upon a time, there was an amazing show called Lucifer, which at the time ran for 3 seasons. And Fox, not learning from their mistakes with Firefly, because why not, decided to cut it at the perfect moment where Chloe found out that everything that Lucifer has said about him being the devil was actually true. And yeah, it looks like all hopes to seeing the aftermath of that revelation had died. Until Netflix decided to pick it up for 3 more seasons. Yes, hello everyone, Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to the first episode of Lucifer Season 4. Oh, we are officially in the second half, I guess, of the whole Lucifer thing, with us going through Seasons 4, then Season 5, and then Season 6. I know everyone's been saying that, or has been, trying to tell me about the fact that Lucifer Season 5, the second half of Season 5 is going to start up in the last few days of May, which, as I've said before, I'm in no rush to get there. It will come when it comes, so until then, I'm just going to enjoy the ride, especially with the fact that I've got a few other shows, of course, at the minute, so yeah, I'm in no rush to get to Season 5 of Lucifer anytime soon. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing how we go through Season 4, because we ended Season 3, well, I say we ended Season 3, we had 2 bonus episodes, and Once Upon a Time was not the show, although I've just watched an episode of that, and I'm just like, but the title of I guess officially last episode of Lucifer Season 3 was just amazing. I really loved it. And like I said, I'm a sucker for alternative universe stories, so this was right up my alley. But the last time we did leave off with Lucifer in terms of its main arc of things, we had, yeah, like I said, Chloe finding out that Lucifer was indeed the devil after Lucifer had finally killed Cain. It's going to be very interesting to see. I'm really worried about the direction this is going to go in terms of Chloe's reaction on everything that Lucifer has said coming true. I'm really terrified. I just have this bad feeling inside of me that it's not going to be it's not going to be like, oh, okay, so that's cool. Yeah. It's not, I just don't feel like there's going to be a positive reception, so yeah. But with that said, why don't we jump into the first episode of Season 4 for Lucifer? Let's go.
Couldn't look you in the eye.
Of course, we're going to start off the season strong, ladies and gentlemen.
Like an angel, she's right.
He's getting more and more worn in terms of his physical. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Again. The police streamed in, pulled her away. I mean, she'd been shot after all.
Frozen, right? Oh my goodness. You guys are not gonna win. Give up.
She left Los Angeles on a vacation.
Oh no.
It was a month ago, but I've been telling myself she's simply processing what she learned.
What if it's something more? Oh my goodness. You're not gonna. Ow.
Perhaps you deserve a chance to prove to people that's not all you are.
Is this gonna be the end of the line for him?
Money to
like he's not gonna bump into Lucifer again.
Pay for your friends downstairs medical bills and have a chance at a new life.
This is
it. For people to see you in a different way.
And then I can apologize to Trixie.
You know, Nazarene,
there's a
question of when,
quite a bit of hurt between these two.
If they come back.
Yep. And you can see why. What a good start, though.
Yes. And it looks like one of the hives was attacked.
So maybe Bob caught the killer stomping on his poor bees and they fought?
Possibly.
Hey,
Anyway,
bees are very, very fundamental to the world, so there's a reason why you'd get pissed, and
good work, Ella.
Killer decides to retaliate because he is a bee hatch.
Now we can finally get back to normal.
I can't imagine.
so sorry. Excuse me.
It's funny, but it's sad as well, because she's oh no.
Lucifer, her husband was just murdered.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Where did you go?
Oh.
I took Trixie to Europe.
That's all.
That's all.
She's not okay, is she? She's still a bit shaken.
Killing a human is against your father's rules, not your own. And you recently learned that angels self-actualize.
So you think that I'm punishing myself for killing a human?
I'm wondering if you're punishing yourself for enjoying it.
That might be it.
I am the angel who led a rebellion against my father, God. I was buried to hell afterwards, where I ruled as king over the souls of the damned.
Lucifer, it all makes sense now.
What?
Damn it! I tried to keep a straight face. I really did. Man, how do you stay in character like that?
Oh, it is simple, really. All those naughty, hidden desires of humanity. No, you seem like somebody who really wants to unburden himself.
It's throwing Chloe back into the whole tutorial.
I want...
Come on.
Looking for approval.
What's happening?
Lucifer, you may wanna.
Let's talk in private. Okay, fine. I destroyed
Be
their
back
VI.
soon.
I was pissed that Bob and Lenore's gimmicky honey was putting my stand out of business.
So you're not as comfortable with my true nature as you claim?
What? No, it's not that. He's got a badge. Why were you following us?
Because your victim was in witness protection.
Oh.
U.S. Marshal Luke Reynolds. They're not going to talk to law enforcement.
Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, after all, she has the devil at her side.
This is
Maybe it is kind of fun being in the know.
Are you sure? I'm just worried that he keeps pushing this point and it's giving Chloe affirmation to be worried.
Honestly, I'm surprised you returned at all. Is Silver City not what you remember it to be?
No, it's exactly as I remembered.
I'm happy for you, brother. You're getting
He
what
wants
you want.
something
And
more.
surprisingly, I may be as well.
Ah, now what's that?
The detective knows what I really am.
He's like, oh shoot.
Are you all right? You need my help.
Well, that's just it.
Haven't hit a dead end yet.
No. When I heard his name was Pool Boy, I pictured a much more Baywatch-esque suspect. Listen, detective.
Sorry.
What's wrong?
Oh my
Everything's okay.
god.
You startled me. Everything's okay.
But they want you as far away from them as possible, because your very touch makes them recoil in disgust. What? No funny quip to that?
I think Dan's hurting and he's just shrouded in this coldness and it's
So to understand her, I need to use the case to help her understand her feelings.
And in so doing, understand your own feelings as well.
different networks,
Dan, I
same
didn't
old
mean to say,
situation.
Paradiso, like you claimed. Oh, and Marshall Reynolds, a couple times actually.
And was it only Bob that Reynolds was talking to?
Well, he spoke to Lenore once. Why?
Well, he said that they had never met.
Someone's lying out their ass.
Yes, you and I both know that's not true. Trixie means a lot to you, and she's the last
I'm
person you
loving
need
that
to
these
make up
two
with
are-
since
yeah.
your backslide into. I've been doing some kickboxing. I've got moves.
I'll let you take a free shot.
Hey!
Oh, that was a
You
bad
two.
moment to
Let's
walk
get
in
up
on.
here. I can't allow you guys to fight over me any longer.
Oh no.
Why did it feel so different?
Ooh.
Why didn't it feel like...
Like home?
I think his time on Earth has
Because
adjusted him.
this is your home.
Ooh.
I'm just getting Reynolds.
So maybe he slipped up. We all do sometimes. But at least he was trying to make a better life for himself.
You don't have any right to murder someone
you
who's...
stole it.
Yeah.
You step back.
Lucifer, don't!
It's not your job to punish Marshal Reynolds. It's mine.
Oh, that's because... Yeah, Chloe. Oh, you dick! Oh, wow! Oh my goodness, and Chloe's getting into...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for saying so.
Oh!
I know, dummy.
Well, my heart's
not-
just
You're
cracked.
not mad at me?
Nah, I couldn't stay mad at you.
She is. Trust me.
Just needs that hug. Yeah,
Somehow I believe you.
it's that faith, right? That, I love these two.
I used to listen to that song on repeat through high school a lot.
I was gonna say, that's a nice background there. Like, we saw it at the beginning.
When I felt lost.
Is that supposed to, like, resemble a chair like in hell?
Was my partner.
What? But...
Really?
You were just looking so worried.
Well then,
Unless she's
problem
not
solved.
trying to comfort Lucifer.
As if you can accept me then.
But just remember, what you're doing is the best thing for everyone on Earth.
Including Lucifer.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No! No! Don't talk. No one talk to me, okay? I am... So she's trying to get rid of the devil from the face of the earth. Hence why she is going to... oh my god. Yeah. This is it though, like, throughout the episode, I feel like you could tell she was trying to... I don't know. She was... she was obviously very worried. She was obviously still reeling from the reveal of the end of season 3. And that's further added on with the whole maid situation as well. Because what I was wondering is, like, what's she going to think about Amenadale? Considering the, you know, this is it though. There's going to be a lot of emotions going through her head because she's been knowing Lucifer all this time. But now, oh my god, I don't like this. But boy, what a start to season 4. I really freaking loved the start of this season. Especially the beginning piece. There's been a month absence and Lucifer's been waiting for Chloe to come to him, but it was a month and you could see him slowly deteriorate, and Yeah. He was just giving up and, yeah. And there you have it as well, people. Chloe going to Rome, it wasn't background information. There is a reason why she went to Rome. Because I think the Vatican's there, so... I hate this. I really hate this. Oh, it's going to be very interesting to see what does happen. Of course, Dexter couldn't set itself sailing, could it? We had, again, like season 2, we had to have we're allowed that brief moment of happiness. I mean, I couldn't even call it that because of Charlotte's death and, you know, the complications that came with it, but I mean, I feel like the tension, like, there needed to be a bit of tension, and it's just the sad thing is this is what Lucifer's, I think, worried about all this time. And, yeah, now it's really affecting Chloe to the point where she is seeing a priest about this in regards to potentially getting rid of Lucifer, purifying Lucifer. Yeah. It just hurts. We don't know the full scope of things, but it's not good. It's not going to look good, so... And this is it with Lucifer, like, he's just trying his best to, he's just trying his best to prove to Chloe that he's still the same person who cares for her, but Chloe's just so startled, and she's just been trying to play it off all episode long. And I think the language that she first utilized when she made her way, like you could tell that something wasn't right with Chloe. I think the way she was just the little side glances, the fact that she wasn't acknowledging Lucifer after spending a month away, it was giving me, you know, worries. And I think the final nail in the coffin was the way she recoiled, because that was definitely, yeah, that was definitely it. And it was just all about how much worse can the damage be in terms of how fractured she is about this whole ordeal. So and this is the thing. Okay, so the way that she's reacting to Lucifer and Maze, especially in this episode, the way she just lied to Maze and the way she's frightened of Lucifer, I feel like she because like I said in this episode, I'm really curious to see how Chloe is going to react to Amenadel. And with Amenadel, he's completely different with Maze and Lucifer. There's no demonic tendencies there. He still has his wings and whatnot. So, and the way he comforted Dan, especially with the way he was lashing out at people in this episode, was really, really nice. It's like that touch of faith he offered to Dan. I feel like what's going to happen is, whilst Chloe is shrouded in this frightened state and she has no idea how to handle the situation but to turn to a priest, I feel like she's got to speak to Amenadel. And it's going to be very interesting because with the truth of Lucifer being out there now for Chloe, it does open that possibility for Amenadel to present himself. And I feel like, because I don't think we get too many Amenadel and Chloe scenes, I feel like that's got to happen in terms of Chloe to be able to truly accept Lucifer and his devil face. That's where I feel like things might be going. Because she's turning to a priest, and then she could turn to Amenadel, who could offer a different opinion, especially with the fact that he still wants to help out those who are connected to him. But also because Lucifer is his brother. So he's going to be looking out. And let's not forget, Amenadel is high-key shipping Chloe and Lucifer anyway. So, yeah. So I feel like what's going to happen is she's turning to one source of one could say, the light. And there seems to be some kind of some red flag material going on here in terms of, okay, we can get rid of Lucifer potentially. And then she could turn to another source of the light who is going to help Chloe accept Lucifer and get them to back on track without Chloe having any residue of fear in her. There might be a small morsel, but it won't be a stiff relationship. It won't be anxious for Chloe. It'll be back like the old days. So I feel like that's where things are potentially going to go, but we'll just have to wait and see. But what I thought about this episode, like especially with the fact that this is the first episode of Lucifer on a new network, I feel like they did a really good job. I really liked the opening shot as well when Lucifer was like playing on the piano and you saw the days go past and he became more withered, and like as the days went on, especially with the worry about Chloe and how she's been away for a month, and it was just really good. And I like the new detail where his piano is behind him, because I feel like that's symbolic in terms of who he is, the devil, and he's got a throne. It's I don't know. It can be shaped like the back end of a chair, right? So I feel like that is supposed to be like that, like his throne in hell or whatever. So without him being in hell. So but I really thought that was a really good scene, as well as seeing the thief again for the third opener in a row, which now makes me think if he doesn't come into the season 5 opener, then that's like it has to be done now, right? We've set a theme. He has to be in every opener. You think this is the line, but he's got to come around at some point, right? He's got to come around at some point in the next 2 openings for Lucifer, right? Because we've now got an established theme. Like it was fun last season. And then this season, it's just like, okay, the thief has to come back, okay? So I really, really thought that was fun. But also, as well as the fact that Lucifer, especially when he attacked him and his, I guess, allies, the way that Lucifer was very intimidating to that thief, and then he just like he just simmered down afterwards and decided to aid him. I feel like that is a very, very good like that's a very, very good analogy of like how there is that worry about Chloe, about there's that frightened state, and he's got to regress and show that he is that the devil face is more than just that there is more than just the devil face. He's actually someone who doesn't want to hurt, and hence why he's helping out this thief, because he's causing agony, he's lashing out, he's showing the devil more than just the face. He's showing it in terms of the personality and the fear that comes along with people reacting to the devil. But he's realizing that Chloe is seeing just the face and rather than just who Lucifer is, and he's reacting that way to that thief by being gracious enough. So yeah, and this is it with Chloe, though. I mean, I can understand why she's worried, and it's just the worry. It's just the fact that Lucifer has been anxious about this for quite some time, and now that's out there. It's he's just wanting her to see that there is more than just the face, like the face. It's the whole "don't judge a book by its cover" shtick, because he might have this terrifying front, but he will never do it to innocent people unless Chloe does some kind of crime or whatever and becomes a villain all of a sudden. Then that's all there is for Lucifer. But Chloe can't. Chloe's still in a bit of a muddle. She's still hurt. She can't think straight at the minute because of the fact that everything that Lucifer has said to her has all come to truth, and it's the concept of the devil. So yeah. it was just very heartbreaking though with Chloe's reaction, and yeah. But I'm really curious to see where this does go in terms of Chloe meeting up with the priest, and yeah. And we also had Dan and how he was acting very, very cold, like especially to Lucifer, and how he's just finally reached that limit. And I feel like with all that grief he has with Charlotte, he needed that hug from Amenadel, which I really loved. Like, I love Amenadel and Dan's connection anyways, so it was really, really great to have that hug for him to finally release that grief that's been building inside of him. But yeah, you just saw how he was done, and how it's like no one's been there for him in this past month, in a sense. It feels like he's been, like, with Chloe gone, with Lucifer, like, taking the Mickey, and Amenadel not offering that hug, of course, because he was in heaven. It feels like he's just been alone, and this grief has been festering in him, and he's just all alone, and there we go. So, it was really heartbreaking with Dan, and yeah, I'm glad that, like I said, I'm glad Amenadel gave him that hug that he fully deserved. And there was the whole May situation, especially with her rebuilding the bridge with Linda, as she's trying to make amends for how she lashed out in the latter part of the last season. Of course, she's making amends with Linda, and there was a nice moment with them two together before Amenadel walked in and thought, "Hey, stop it! Oh, you're not fighting over me." So, but you know, we're gonna want to talk about Trixie, because I think that melted our hearts when Trixie and Maze repaired the fracture that was with them, and yeah, the fact that Maze that Trixie wasn't really like, she was all forgiving, and the fact that Maze came to that realization that Chloe lied about Maze, that Trixie doesn't want to forgive you anytime soon. So that's gonna be fun to discover. But we also had Amenadel, who's sticking around. He doesn't feel like the Silver City is his home anymore, like, which is very, very interesting, of course, and shows the growth he has made with the connections of the people that he has met. The way that humanity has affected him has been, I think that's very much apparent with this episode. He had the opportunity to stay in the Silver City, but he wants to come to Earth again and, you know, continue those connections. And yeah, so yeah, it was a really, really, really good beginning episode. I do think we might explore what Lucifer did with Cain a bit further as well, because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it would be a very, very interesting idea to stretch onto that. Like, the fact that this is a big deal that Lucifer killed a human for the first time. I mean, yeah, it's a very, very complex situation, because Cain was the world's first murderer and wasn't really the most pleasant dude in season 3. Far from it. I'm still mad. But I feel like we're gonna have a bit more focus on that, to be fair. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a lot more focus on Lucifer killing his first human, so, and probably his only human. But I feel like that might be a thing that might torment Lucifer's headspace potentially. The fact that he has actually, because we did get a focus on it in this episode with his discussion with Linda, and exploring the avenues about Chloe finding out that he is the devil. But I feel like there's going to be more extrapolated from that, if you get my drift. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really, really great first episode of Lucifer season 4, and I'm excited to see where things go. I'm also nervous, especially with Chloe turning to that priest at the end of the of this episode, but like I said, I feel like she's turning to one source of light, and then the other source of light, aka Amenadale, can put her a lot more ease with Lucifer, and like I said, their relationship could go back to the way it was probably before episode 23, in terms of, because I just feel like, I mean, this is 2 for 2 in terms of like, okay, you get your one episode of Dexter, that's it basically. So I don't think we'll be returning to that dynamic for this season. Maybe next season, maybe the final season, but I don't think it's happening this season, so I'm not giving my hopes up. So yeah, but yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!